Basketball Hall of Fame, Springfield. I just got done charging my tablet and met a young man who works here at the Hall of Fame named Jonathan. And I asked him a question that's been perplexing me. And I asked a number of people here, employees as well as patrons. And I said, is basketball the only original American-born sport? And he and I pretty much agreed that it was. Like, you got other sports. You got, baseball comes from cricket. Football comes from rugby. It's not, they're not original sports. They're really derivatives. But I've always thought that basketball was a truly original sport. And there is no antecedent, or it's not a derivative sport from another, sport, okay? Anyway, so we were talking, and great young man, and he's there, I got to get back to work. And I said, okay. I said, how do you like your job? And he's there, it's all right. I said, my God, you could be slaying hash at a McDonald's. Look at what you get to work around every day. I mean, you get to work around these legends and these, this history and this, look at the environment that you get to work in, And he said, yeah, I guess you're right. It reminded me of this morning as I was waiting to get the train here to Springfield in Hartford. I went to West Hartford, and I thought I'd get some pictures there and shoot some stuff in West Hartford. And I was in the neighborhood about the time that kids were going to school. Kids were headed to the high school in West Hartford. And I walking around, watching these young kids go to high school, they're going past Mark Twain's house. They're going past Harriet Beecher Stowe's house. They're walking the streets that poet Wallace Stevens walked down and inspired him as he walked to work at Hartford Insurance Company. Pretty nice, Which leads me to the question, what's a museum? What's a museum? Is a museum in a box? Like the Basketball Hall of Fame? Or can a museum be an old abandoned blast furnace in Braddock? The Carey furnace in Braddock? Could that be a museum? Or could a neighborhood like West Hartford, where on your way to high school in the morning, you pass Mark Twain's house, and you cut through Harriet Beecher Stowe's former house after coming by Noah Webster's birthplace? What's a museum? We got to admire, the things around us, and we can't, we got to take a view of what's around us and recognize the gifts that are around us every day.